So there's 3 stocks that I just called out a couple of days ago on the channel, and all of them are breaking out right now. I want to do a follow-up on these stocks in this video, and at the end, we're going to do a bonus stock, and throughout the video, of course, we're going to break down the overall markets, what I'm doing in the market. So sit back, relax, take a sip of your coffee, and let's just dive right into the video, guys. And all I ask is if you find value, hit that like button, and of course, make sure to subscribe. So right now it's about 3:30 p.m. on the East Coast, and the markets earlier in the day, looking here at SPY, which tracks the S&P 500, it was over $400, and that was at about 2 p.m., so just about an hour and a half prior to me filming this video. And from that point, it's gotten to $397, which is a move of about 0.6%. So from the intraday high to where we are now, SPY is down about 0.6%, and Triple Q, which tracks the NASDAQ 100, it is down from 289 to 287.30. It is down about, let's see here, about 0.6% as well, right around the same as SPY. And the fact that we did take out the highs here from last week on SPY, that's a good sign. The fact that we broke over 400, that's a very good sign, even though it's down right now 0.1%. In fact, all the indexes except for the Dow are in the red right now. We have the Dow up 0.1, but other than that, SPY's down 0.2, Russell's down 0.4, the NASDAQ is down 0.25%. So at this point, I'd say the bulls are winning the day, even though, again, everything is down across the board except for the Dow, which, let's be honest, is probably going to go red by the looks of it before the close, the market closes, which is in just about 25 minutes from now. So that's my take. I mean, at this point, we're holding strong. Bulls are holding the highs or even the lows here from Friday and Thursday. That's a good sign. And it looks like we're just kind of consolidating, cooling off a little bit. And same thing here on Triple Q. You guys can see, pretty much holding above 285, 288. That is a pretty good sign. Now, on the 4-hour chart, look at this. Even, better here for the bulls. The fact that we're consolidating at this point is a very good sign, considering that a couple weeks ago was resistance right around 285. So we broke out of it last week. Now we're consolidating. Let's see how tomorrow plays out. Do we make a move past the highs from today, last week, or do we still, consolidate for a little bit more before picking direction, right? So on SPY on the 4-hour chart, let's pull that up. This is well above the highs from a couple weeks ago, 390. Now we're at almost 400 again. Earlier in the day, we were above 400. I think in the short term, 415, 410 could be in range. If that were to break, 425, 430, these are marks that I mentioned. I've been mentioning many times here on the YouTube channel. And now, look, just like that, guys, the Dow went red. The Dow's now down 0.03%. Russell's actually almost down 0.5%, as the NASDAQ is now down over 0.4% on the day so far. And, again, earlier, we were right at those highs. We took the highs out from last week, and now, the markets have turned for the worse. But let's see, do we get a sharp bounce back into the close? That's what could be setting up here. We'll see. I'll cover that in my next video, which comes out in a couple of hours from now. We'll see how it goes, guys. But overall, right now, markets are red, but I still consider it a bull win for the bulls, right? So let's talk about these stocks that are breaking out. They're doing even better, and they're pretty much all green right now. And these are stocks that I called out very recently here. Netflix is one of them, which is up another 4%. It's up $12 on the day, guys, and the intraday high was $311. Right now it's at $302, so it's actually down 3% from the high as of now. So that means it was up way more earlier in the day. And just on Friday morning, it was $271. So since Friday, it is up from $271 to $301. It is up $30. That is 11%. And if I pull up the 4-hour time frame here on Netflix, look at this. With today's pop above 300 to, again, 311, we officially took the highs out from the end of October, being about 305. And what did we say a couple days ago, a couple videos ago? We called out and outlined exactly that. Now, at this point, we're back under 305, so keep that in mind. But if we're able to retake that 310 mark, 311 mark from today, we're probably going to 330 next. If that were to break over time, mid 300s, it is very possible, in my humble opinion, here on Netflix. So it looks very good. Still, bulls are still in charge. We're above the moving averages. We have a golden cross. This looks very, very good from a bullish perspective. The chart looks great. You can't deny that. And Chewy, guys, I know I talk a lot about Chewy. I feel like I've been talking about it a lot. But again, we're doing a follow-up on these stocks because they're playing out beautifully. Look at Chewy today, guys. It is up 6.5%, up $2.60, up to almost $44 a share. It is completely now breaking out of the wedge. We're well above the moving averages, and now we're also breaking out of the highs from, I believe, the end of October, being about, 41, 41.50, $42 a share. This looks phenomenal. This looks like it's going straight back to the mid-high 40s. Heck, it might even go to the $50 mark. And who called that out, guys? Not to toot my own horn, but have I not been saying this on these videos? And again, we're saying it again now because we're doing a follow-up, and Chewy is up a ton on the day, over 6%, which is awesome. And the next stock, which we also called out, is Advanced Micro Devices, also known as AMD. And look at that, guys. AMD is up 2.3%, now over $74, and it's continuing the breakout in this channel that we called out. You know, we talked about how it broke $70. Now it took out the highs. Today it did from last week. You guys can see on the 5-day, 5-minute chart. Last week, AMD was at $73 roughly as the high, and it closed actually at about $72 roughly. And today it hit 76 almost in the pre-market. We're holding, in the mid 70s now, which is nice. So this is very impressive, I'd say. And the fact that we're not getting a huge amount of selling pressure on a day like this where the markets are leaning red now. The strength is clear here for the bulls. Let's see if it continues towards that high 70, low 80 mark. I think that is where AMD could be going. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And if you stuck till the end, drop a stuck till the end comment. Hit the like button. Drop an emoji maybe, because now we're going to go over a bonus stock, which I've covered as well recently, and we'll probably do a follow-up on this one if it ends up playing out, which who knows, guys. Nothing is guaranteed. Keep that in mind. But this is a bonus one that I've covered before, but I also want to cover it here because I think it's up. Last I checked on the day, it is Nucor. Yeah, it's up 3.5%. And this is a stock that I've covered again. It's ticker symbol NUE. It's up $5 on the day. And do you guys remember me saying $145 for this stock? That's a big point. You can see here we actually triple top back in, the middle of August, throughout the middle of September. At that point, $145. We triple top there. Now, if we do break out of it, we're actually testing it again now in real time. There's a wide open window here from 145 towards 160, towards 165. That's this gap that could fill, which could be anywhere from 10, 11%, 12%, 8%. It all depends on if it plays out, first of all, and, where your entry point is. And I'm not telling you guys what to do. I'm not telling you where to buy or what to do or anything like that. I'm just, being realistic here with how it could play out. And I think at this point, again, from 145, 140, towards that 155, 60, 65 mark, there could be some room for a play right there. So what do you guys think? Nucor, NUE, that's one that I'm watching. Of course, again, Netflix, Chewy, AMD, and overall the stock market today, I mean, the indexes are all red. Now the Dow is pushing back green, but they're mostly all in the red, and a lot of stocks are red, but we do have some push in, Alibaba today. Visa's up, Meta's up, GameStop's up. There's some movement out there, which we're going to talk about more in my next video. And by the way, looks like, is that Tesla or did I read that wrong? No, Tesla's probably red. Either way, guys, make sure to subscribe because we're going to talk about more stocks later. We'll do a more, deep dive into what's been going on recently. And if you want to, hit the like button on this video, might as well subscribe and get your free stocks from Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit. You actually get a $10 cash coupon, and on top of that, you get up to 15 stocks, each up to $2,000. Just use my link down below, deposit at least $100, and you could also get 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. Link down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cheers. I appreciate you all. As always, peace out.